Last week we had a lot of things that were out of the ordinary, and some of you were doing one project, some of you were building, some of you were doing a scavenger hunt, some of you were crafting. So rather than try to get everybody back on the same page, I thought we would actually start a totally new project in a totally new world. I think you're going to like this.
I like camping. What do we get to go?
You'll like this. Oh, they're calling out. Calling out. Yes.
We get to keep our old stuff.
Nope. Starting totally new. But you guys know how to make your own stuff now. You can make your own tools. Shh. Okay? And I'm going to help you get started. I'm going to give you some things to help you with the building project we're going to start with. So why don't we actually jump right in? Hold your questions. Hold your questions. We're going to jump right in, and I'll show you what we're doing today. All right, so I'm going to connect to our old server, good old minecraft.cgps.org. We're going to log in, and we're going to see we're actually in a different kind of place altogether. Let's let the server load for a minute. Excuse Nat, let's make good choices about what we say. As I said, you're already 10 minutes late. You know what? I said to hold your questions. That means hands down. Would you mind closing the door, though? That would be great. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let's take a look around. We're actually on a platform way up in the sky. And this is a very special world. This is a very ancient Minecraft world. The ancient Minecraftians lived here thousands of years ago. We're going to use our imaginations a little bit today, okay? Can you play along with me? All right. So, if we look out this way, we're going to see this huge desert. It's a huge desert that was very sacred to the ancient Minecraftians. Does anyone know what that word means, sacred? Yeah.
Like special.
Yeah.
Important.
Yeah, exactly.
That they worship.
Yeah, you nailed it. Special, important, it's something that they worship. Or it usually has like a religious connection to the word sacred. Shh. Much better. Right, so this desert was very sacred to the ancient Minecraftians. And you guys have been allowed to come to this world, but you're not allowed in the desert yet. You have to prove yourselves first. The ancient Minecraftians really valued people with great building skills. They were great builders themselves. There's a legend that somewhere out in that desert is a golden pyramid that might even have treasures inside. But you are not allowed to look for it. You are not allowed to look for it until you've proven yourselves worthy, that you've shown me that you can be good builders too. So, let's look over this way. Let's actually climb down. Let's climb down from the big platform here. It's a nice ladder. We can go on down. We're actually way up in the sky. Ah, yes, there's mysterious stuff in the desert.
How long is it?
All right, and we're down. So this way is the desert, past this fence. It is the Great Desert. All right. So you are not allowed to cross the fence. You're not allowed to go into the desert until I say you're ready, until you've proven yourself. So how are you going to prove yourself? Let me show you. Let me show you. That was a rhetorical question. I see a lot of hands went up in the air.
Behind you, there's a sign.
I can wait. I have prepared for you a place for you to show me what you've learned about building. You've all had some practice. You've all made some tools. So let's look over here. You guys are actually going to be working together in groups. I'm going to put you in groups of 2 or 3. And each group is going to make your own house over in this area. So I'm going to come over here. You see there's different surfaces. This is group 1 is going to be building a brick house. Group 2 is going to be building a cobblestone house. Group 3, a wooden house. And group 4, a stone house. Now, normally I would make you spend a lot of time cutting down trees, mining up the stone to make your own resources. But I really want to help you. I want you to get right down to the business of building. So I've added some other things to this world. Let's come look over here. All right. First of all, there's a public work area. There's nice crafting tables. If you want to use them, you can just go up to them. But also, take a look at these. They're not treasure chests. These are actually called These are actually called dispensers because they dispense building materials. So, let me show you how they work. Do you see that each dispenser is on a block of a different type? So, for example, here is the dispenser on the brick. So here's the dispenser, but do you see down here there's a button? Watch what happens if I click the button. See that? A brick pops out. So every time you press, see, now I've got 4 bricks. Same works with cobblestone, wood. So now these are not unlimited. There's a lot of each material in there. But they're not unlimited resources. So you do have to use them wisely. You can't waste them. They really should be going for your house. Now, if you're in, for example, if you're in group 1 and you're supposed to build your house out of bricks, you should mostly build it out of bricks. But you're allowed to take a few of the other materials if you want to decorate your house differently, or if you want to use them to make some other tools. And you'll notice I've actually given you guys an extra wood dispenser. Let me explain why. Well, first of all, if you do want to make tools, you're going to need wood for the handles and for other things. But there's also other things you can make. I can't remember. Did I show you this last time? The housing. I think I showed some of you in one group. Put your hands down. I'm gonna see you as questions in a few minutes. I want to use our time as best we can because you guys were so late today, unfortunately. So you guys see this, the crafting recipes. Those are all up on the boards. But as some of you have already seen, there is actually a page 2. And this is full of things like, doors and fences and boxes and staircases and ladders and things that you might want to use in your own house. Let me just turn off the music for a second here. So you can use the extra wood dispenser to put some things in your house. So I will see who has questions in just a second. We're going to break into groups. I'm going to group you by who you're sitting next to. And we're going to take a couple minutes. We're going to take about 2 or 3 minutes for you to discuss how you want your house to look. Do you want it to be an exact square, or do you want it to be another shape? Do you want it to have 1 story or 2 stories? And remember, the spirits of the ancient Minecraftians are watching you. You should not just try to make a house as quick as you can because they won't be impressed. You should put some care into it, some effort, and some thought. And if you prove yourself today that you are worthy builders, then next week for our last class, you'll get to go try to find the pyramid. And then maybe you'll get inside, maybe not. There might be some puzzles you have to solve in order to get inside. But today, you're going to concentrate on your building projects. Okay, now, are there any questions? Yes. Okay. You guys are... Hold on, excuse me. Somebody asked if you could break those posts, and I said no. Do you remember? I need you to replace those blocks that you just took, okay? There's plenty of wood in the dispensers. Thank you, Nat. All right, you guys are team 1.
What's team 1 again? Me and you.
You ladies are team 2. Go read the signs. The signs say what's what? You're team 2. You
Yay, we're
3.
brick.
1, 2, 3 are team 3. And you 3
Now
are
we're
team
brick.
4. Okay?
Now we're bricks. Let's get some bricks, Justin. I'm getting a lot of bricks. Hey, some bricks. More wood. Take it off. Okay,
Hold on.
Nat, can you go mine to get us some coal? Okay. I'm gonna mine and get coal. I'm gonna mine and get coal. Go mine. I'm mining. Let's go get some sand. Wait, what do we have? Follow me.
Don't forget to make tools, especially if you're working with stone. If you place a block accidentally, it takes a long time to break it by yourself.
I got a furnace net. Okay, want me to go make us a crafting table so I can just make stuff in my house. You're good. We already made a door in our house.
Alex,
Mr. Levin, are we allowed to go to make a crafting table?
you can make your own crafting table, sure.
I made a furnace net. It might not work. I know it's a little hard. I know it's easy.
Here, scoot in. Here, Justin, scoot in. Yeah, you're like halfway onto the roof.
I have a little stone. Is that okay?
That's fine. I told you you could use other tools.
Oh yeah.
Other materials. All right, groups 3 and 4. I'm noticing something about your house. You forgot something with your walls here. You forgot to leave it. Oh, group 4 did. But group 3, I think you forgot to leave a space for your door. Your walls are totally closed in.
Wait,
you should knock out one block.
Wait, Mr. Levin.
Yeah.
How do you go to your crafting box to craft the crafting box?
Well, I for your inventory.
Okay, one's good, right, Danny?
No, well, at home you might press it. Here it's I.
Okay, I did the
Now, right now, you got it.
Mr. Levin!
I'm floating. I'm watching you. I am using the power of the ancient Minecraftians to float in the air and watch you.
No, you're the spirit! Mr. Levin, you're a spirit. You're the spirits.
Thank you.
No, Mr. Levin, you are a Minecraftian.
I am a Minecraftian.
Am I a Minecraftian? Hey!
I'm Minecraftian.
Look, Justin, I made us a crafting box. Now we need coal. Okay, Devin, can you please give me a piece of coal?
Devin, you're talking a lot.
Yes.
I have 5 coal.
Can you please give me 1 coal, like 2 coal?
But we're on different teams.
Well, hold on. It's not a competition. You guys can still help each other. The ancient Minecraftians also highly prize teamwork. In fact, you're going to need some real teamwork, all of you together, to get into the pyramid. If you earn the right to look. Oh, I see that you have 20 torches. That's great. Are you going to use those to decorate your house?
No, I want to use those to keep creepers away.
No, you know what? We talked about this. There's no monsters in this world. You don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Remember, your job. When you play this game at home, you can play it however you want. When you're here, we have a job to do. We have an assignment. Okay, you know what?
Stop typing.
You know what? It's not against the rules to type. Okay, everyone, Sarah, especially you, since you're Sarah. Listen, it's not against the rules to type messages, but I don't really think that's a good use of your time. It takes you a long time to type the message, and it's a distraction for everybody else, both on your team and off your team. All right, folks, we only have about 1 minute left, so pick your last project. Pick your final project to do before it's time to go.
Get out. Hey guys, come in group 1's house. It's awesome. No, don't come in our house.
Well, why can't she use your stuff?
Everyone's
Well, hold on, Sarah. Why are you talking to her that way? Would you say that if she came over for a visit in your real house? Of course not. So why are you doing it in the game? That's much better. You guys did excellent work today. I've been watching you, as you've seen from the sky. I'm watching you over here on the smart board. I've watched your houses grow. Some of them are finished. Some of them are almost finished. It's great. We'll be able to wrap this up next time, no problem. Today, you should not be touching the keyboard. All right, but it is time to go. So I need everybody to hit escape and click disconnect. Collect your name card. That does not mean keep playing. Thank you. Thank you. And let's line up by the door.
Finish my house.